Welcome to Factorio. My name is Nila. So this is episode 46, recap of space exploration. So we spent them about half the time in orbit and about half the time on Nauvis. So let's go back to Nauvis first and take a look at what we did there. Okay, that was a random location. So among other things, we have almost completed this land bridge between here, but not really a big achievement. What happened as well was that our uranium here, this teeny tiny little uranium, actually ran out, and we tapped another uranium deposit up here, which has also run out. It used to be 102, actually only 35,000 or something like that, but it vanished before our eyes, and it's now brought in here. We have, well, it's all right. I mean, we have 5,000 here, so we certainly have enough, and we also have 10,000 here. So I'm not really worried about any uranium anytime soon, but it's just a bit annoying not having any steady supply and just starting to burn through the stockpile. So other things that we had this issue. We were simply not creating enough rocket fuel, liquid rocket fuel, to fuel the rockets. We are still having issues. I think we'll go from this one. And this is still kind of a big issue, this one. If we scroll down, we can see that we are having issues with cargo rocket sections, still not being able to keep up. Let's actually have a look. I thought we were getting it okay, but things do... We have this one coming in. Let's see how much this one unloads as it comes in, just to give us a sense of sort of the scale. If it unloads like 100, 200, then I feel like, yeah, that's fine. But if it only unloads like 20, then we certainly do have an issue. Let's see. We can see that immediately in here as it unloads. What is it going to be? 41. Okay. So 41 is, but that's clearly not even enough to launch this one. How much? Well, if all of it goes in here, but what we can see is this one is empty. So that's, and this one is empty. So that request still. That's something we have to deal with. I did spend a bit of effort. It actually turned out that it was the pumps, and that was because this thing was just not keeping up. But at this point we have all of these things working all the time, and this is actually kind of interesting because in orbit we had a stupid amount of sections, cargo rocket sections. Let's actually have a look. Let's look at cargo pod. Where are they? That's the big one. Okay. That's really weird why we have this in the big area. Huh. That's pretty bad. We'll have a look at that. 200, that's actually a lot of rockets that we could launch like that. So that's what we basically did. What we can start concluding, we also had a bit of issues with light oil to fix that as well. Just here, made a better logic for how to work. You can see now they are fully saturated, both of them. That actually works really well. So that's not really an issue we are looking at here. And if I look here, so space platform, solid fuel, uranium, glass, stone. So in the not too distant future, we actually have to go out and figure out what to do on Nauvis, either expand or go to another location. That's kind of awkward because up here we are back in orbit. Our science bus is doing absolutely phenomenal. All what we built this thing last time, whoa, that's a bit zoomed out. All of this we built last time, looking handsome as ever. And then we got the excellent suggestion that since these swords are only used for a single other thing, then why don't we just drag it? Why don't you just, exactly, drag it straight across, and then we get the new setup, what we did. So first, getting this designed took a bit of time, setting it all up, but after that, all of it just seems okay. We already need 19 of each. That's not so bad considering how easy these are to make. They will then be consolidated. All 7 of them will be consolidated into this monstrosity, where we get 6 plus the 7th in here, plus a lot of blank data cards, which will then eventually become these multispectral astrometric analysis. We do need this for the very first blue science, and let's see, this one. So this one needs visible, we got it. Infrared, we got it. Observation, we got it. Astrometric, we got it. And gravimetrics is the one we have down here. Quite a lot of those. 20 or 10. Well, yeah, but they're very fast and take a lot of power. Actually, not that much. It's not that bad. But then we have a lot of astrometrics. These two are designed towards the entire build, not just for the next tier. So what this means is, if we look at this, oh, for some reason, that means we can build this, and as we can progress, we actually have 2 of the ingredients for the next level as well. Then we're going to have to look at gravity wave observation, which is easy because it's astrometrics, and gravimetrics, which is 2 things that we already have. So that's also easy. I mean, this is when you have these 2 as well. Then we get into the dark matter, which is complicated, but it's still something we have. Like, everything is just based off the astrometrics, and then have worse yields and negative pressure. And once we have that, we can go into this again with the negative pressure, and the micro black hole is awful, 20%, and then we need the particle stream. So that's the only place where we have to get something new that we don't have currently. Aside from this, we are actually pretty much good to go, and we can go all the way up. I do expect that we will be able to go all the way up to the extended astronomics catalog at the end of next stream. So that's going to be exciting. That will somehow be built, some over here, some here. I don't really know how. And also another thing we built is up here. Just running all the way up to this location. This is now a standardized way of processing the junk data cards. We had a crazy amount of junk data cards. Okay, we're down to 1.9. We are up to almost 9.9 thousand, which meant that we've wasted a lot of materials. So right now, I'm pretty sure we are gonna have this for all eternity. Well, not all eternity, but we certainly have enough of everything we need. And just the space science here slowly chugging along. And this one is just waiting for us to make more of these quantum supercomputers. They take quite a while to make. So there we have it. That's pretty good actually. And I'm really happy with this. I think that we can actually finish up the blue next time and then start going into the next one, which I think if we look at it, it says it's the pink one. Yeah, let's do the energy. I think that's the right one to do. So I think that's pretty cool that we are getting this done. So I hope you are finding it interesting. I certainly am finding it very interesting. We will definitely get this done, and then we'll probably need to start looking at getting more steady supply of materials coming in. Look how few robots are actually active at this point. That's very nice. And it's not because I've run out of robots, right? Nope, it's not because I've run out. It's simply because things are not working. That's actually kind of a shame. So something is not working. Maybe we should just check what is not working. It is the blue. Okay, so the blue is not working. Why is the blue not working? Here. This one is... Where is it? This one. It's missing this one. Hold on. Just go up here. It's interesting. We'll just have a look because it's important for us to figure out. So we are prepared for the next stream. Let's figure out why this is... I mean, I can't not do this. So you're missing the visible, and the visible is because there's no blank observation, and the blank observation is because there's no iron. Oh dear, we are simply not getting any iron up into the orbit. That's crazy how much iron is actually a bottleneck resource. And that was one. That's the one we were waiting for back on Novice. That one. This one. 73. It still needs 23 more. 77 more. So there you have it. That's our bottleneck right now, and what just grinds everything to a halt is the fact that we don't have the cargo rocket sections being brought in at a sufficient pace to the automated rocket launches. So that's something we're gonna have to look at. But next time, not right now. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the stream as much as I am. I found my second wind here, so this was totally the right thing to do and very methodical. If you want to take a look at the spreadsheet I used for calculations, then it is available on my website, I think, and probably hopefully also in the description below. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in the next stream, and until next time, stay effective.